Hi everybody, Living Dead Girl here. Well, when I was about 4 years old, the devil had gotten to me first. You know, I don't know, I started having visions when I was just little. 3 and then 3. Yeah, I think I was 3 when I started. I was walking around in this somewhere back out there behind our house, behind the neighbor's house in the woods. There was like a bunch of junk, old things that had been tossed back there, like an old washing machine, old items that people had just thrown back there. And I was like looking for this doll. That's about all I really remember about that, other than it was like magical. It was weird. I still don't know what that means. I never thought about it that much. Then I started having the flying dreams, you know? If you know, you know? And then when I was 4, the devil, I specifically remembered being a butterfly. And I know this is demonic. And I was serious. I remember telling my brothers and whoever would listen, no, I'm serious. I remember. I was a butterfly. And then I got saved when I was 7, and he came inside of me, inside my heart, and just whoosh. It was a full body high. The light of Christ is the only way to describe it. It came over my whole body. It was so intense. And about 6 months later, I was being penetrated by an illegal immigrant. And I had just gotten saved a few months prior, so I had a relationship with Jesus. And Jesus said to me so specifically and with such love, he said to me, don't scream. And I listened to him. And I'm telling you, I wanted to cry. But Jesus told me, don't cry. And then he already had like this plan. And he just abruptly saved my life. I went step by step through exactly what Jesus told me to do. And he saved my life. Come to find out, they didn't find a lot of the little girls. I lived in Worthington, Minnesota, and he used to call into the radio stations. And back then, in 1992, Worthington had a radio station, 95.1. Well, this man had called into the radio stations from state to state, and he said, the next one is going to be a little blonde-haired girl with blue eyes. But come to find out, they didn't find a lot of those little girls. If I hadn't listened to my Savior, I wouldn't have made it. So yeah, it is important to know Jesus and to talk to him and to do what he says. Wait, a baby. It's like that's how he feels about us, you know? It's worth it, you guys.